High atop the frozen cliffs of Mount Crumpet, where winter winds carve spirals through the ice, the Grinch stands alone. The world below glows with the warmth of Whoville, but up here, only cold shadows keep him company. But here's where everything changes, because that glow far below is about to become the center of the Grinch's greatest scheme. Inside the Grinch's cave, machines clatter, gears spin, and strange inventions hum with icy blue light. The cavern walls glow faintly, reflecting the Grinch's restless energy. Max the dog watches with wide, hopeful eyes, while the Grinch tinkers and plots. And just when things seemed calm, another idea hits him like a bolt of lightning. The Grinch sketches a wicked plan across a chalkboard, lit only by flickering candles and drifting snowflakes sneaking in through cracks. He sharpens metal pieces, adjusts gears, and tests odd gadgets that spark and rattle. The mountain seems to vibrate with anticipation. And this is the moment no one expected. Down in Whoville, morning paints the snowy streets with golden sunlight. Cindy Lou, who walks past homes shaped like gingerbread cottages, each decorated with candy-bright colors and twinkling lights. Carols float through the crisp air, children play, the town glows with warmth. And yet, Cindy Lou who senses something brewing. But fate had other plans for Whoville today. Whoville citizens decorate the giant Christmas tree in the center square. Sparkling ornaments hang like frozen rainbows, while ribbons flutter above the crowd.
Oh, this is perfect! I think it's ready for Christmas.
Cindy Lou, who helps Mayor Augustus May, who arrange gifts beneath glowing lanterns. Laughter fills the plaza. Joy spreads like sunlight. What happens next will surprise you, because a shadow is already creeping toward them from far above.
Welcome, everyone, to our annual Winter Wonderland celebration.
Back on Mount Crumpet, the Grinch sits at his workbench. The cave glows with cold mechanical light as the Grinch sews a bright red Santa suit, measuring and cutting with dramatic flair. Max the dog watches nervously as the Grinch forms a crooked hat and shapes a fluffy beard. And this is where the story takes a turn, because the Grinch is no longer just planning. The Grinch is transforming. The sleigh takes shape beside flickering lanterns and frosty stone pillars. The Grinch paints the runners red, adjusts strange gears, and polishes metal until it gleams. Max the dog receives a pair of antlers and a makeshift harness. But then, something happened that changed everything. The sleigh is ready. The disguise is perfect, and Whoville has no idea what's coming. Under the glow of the moon, the Grinch and Max the dog descend Mount Crumpet. Snow sprays around the sleigh as pine trees blur past in streaks of silver and blue. The air shivers with the thrill of the mission. The mountain releases them into the night. Little did the Whos know. This was the moment their holiday was about to be rewritten. The Grinch sneaks into Whoville, sliding across snowy rooftops under star-filled skies. Smoke drifts from chimneys, lights twinkle softly. The Grinch climbs down into homes one by one, tiptoeing past fireplaces and glowing trees. Max the dog waits faithfully at each chimney. And here's the moment everything falls apart, for Whoville anyway. Inside cozy living rooms, the Grinch fills red sacks with ornaments, stockings, ribbons, and decorations. Candy canes vanish, gifts disappear, tree lights unwind like falling stars. Every house becomes another victory. The Grinch works quickly. Even the giant Whoville tree loses its shine as the Grinch steals its brightest ornaments. And just when things seemed calm, the sleigh is overflowing. The Grinch hauls the spoils back toward the mountain. the sleigh towering with gifts and decorations. Snow swirls around him as dawn approaches. The climb grows harder, the sleigh grows heavier. But the Grinch pushes on, step after icy step, determined to finish his mission. What happens next will surprise you. Because dawn brings more than sunlight, it brings truth. Back in Whoville, Cindy Lou Who stands with Whoville citizens beneath the undecorated tree. No ornaments, no ribbons, no presents. Yet, smiles begin to spread. Voices rise. A song echoes across the morning snow. They sing not because of the decorations, but because of something deeper. And this is the moment the Grinch doesn't expect. On Mount Crumpet, the Grinch watches the joyful scene below. The sound rises up the mountain, warm and bright and unwavering. The Grinch feels something shift, something warm, something new, as the sunlight washes over him. But here's where everything changes. The Grinch's heart begins to grow. The Grinch turns the sleigh around and races back down the mountain, the wind carrying him faster than ever before. Closer. The Grinch arrives in the center square, nervous but hopeful, surrounded by surprised faces glowing in morning light. Cindy Lou, who smiles warmly at the Grinch, a single gesture that softens the entire world. Whoville citizens gather around, curiosity turning into gratitude as the Grinch returns ornaments, gifts, ribbons, and the spirit he thought he had stolen. The giant tree transforms once more into a shining beacon, brighter than ever before. The Grinch helps hang ornaments. Cindy Lou, who adds ribbons. Max the dog receives cheers and gentle pats. Whoville fills with new warmth, one built not on decorations but on forgiveness. Soon, the Grinch sits at a holiday feast, surrounded by laughter and glowing lights. Cindy Lou Who laughs beside him. Max the dog rests proudly at his feet. What began as a plan to steal joy becomes a moment where joy steals into the Grinch's heart. Instead, as snow drifts gently across Whoville, the day the Grinch didn't just return Christmas, the day the Grinch became part of it. If you loved this story, subscribe to our channel for more magical fairy tale adventures. And keep the magic alive. Until next time, my friends.